I'm gonna go pee while you wait to get the notification and let me know if we're crooked or not, okay?
Mm-hmm. We're live.
I know that.
No, we look fine.
Okay. Yours looks so fucking good.
I know it does.
I made the sauce though, guys. If you're in
Hello,
here, if
Abby.
you're here on the live, which I know a lot of you guys don't watch, I made the vodka sauce last night, and it might be the best vodka sauce I've ever done.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Unless when I
Abby says Happy Father's Day.
Oh, well, thank you very much, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Be right back. Let me go pee.
Hello, Jimmer.
Oh,
Damn, it's 12:20 already? Shit. Friggin' night got away from us real quick. Hello, Justin. Mine smells really good, and I know it's chimney sauce, but I don't care. It's good. I didn't have to cook a damn thing. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Lisa. I will tell him you said Happy Father's Day as soon as he gets out of the bathroom. How am I feeling? Very big. Very big. Hello, Jessica.
You ready, Washington?
Yes, Melissa wished you a Happy Father's Day.
Hold on. I didn't hear what you said.
Melissa wished you a Happy Father's Day.
Thank you very much. I don't think I'm going to do the last
So
shot.
did Justin.
Got anybody? Well, hold on. Let me hit record, and then I'll...
Okay. Oh,
now we're
God.
good.
Hello,
Anybody that has wished me a happy Father's Day as I was in the loo taking a leak, thank you very much. It was a very relaxing day. Let me say that. Number one. Number two, my Khaki and the kids got me this shirt, and I know you're not going to be able to read it
Hello,
well,
Tracy.
but it says, "I'm the dad that always came home with the milk."
Just
and
the
it's
dad that always comes back with the milk.
Yeah, it's a raccoon holding a carton of milk.
Yeah, it's a raccoon because it's my favorite animal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not my favorite animal, but
It's my favorite animal.
I love the shirt. And Jesus.
Today was your father's birthday. Happy birthday to your dad, Jessica.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And happy Father's Day to him as well.
Today, hello Tracy, Justin.
Yeah, I kept seeing that shirt on TikTok, and I was like, it's not gonna get here in time. Then I went on to Amazon. Then the damn thing was delayed.
I was afraid that it could, because when I opened it, I saw it, I chuckled a little bit, and then I'm like, is this like racist?
I wouldn't buy you anything racist.
I know. But I wasn't sure how
racist
certain
person.
people would like perceive it, because all the videos I've seen is like, you know, and I wasn't gonna wear it. And then I asked everybody I showed it to, I said, would you say this is racist? And then my sister-in-law said, you know, the top 10 dirtbag deadbeat dads on Long Island were white.
They're all white.
And like one Spanish guy. I'm like, okay, we're good. I'm white. Even though people think I'm Spanish, I'm not, I'm Italian, but I like it. A little snug, but that's okay. I'm about to get into tip-top shape for Kaki's rebuttal out of this pregnancy. And for Charlie, of course. My daughter got me Mountain Dew and card for Father's Day. Very nice. You know, my daughter stole the show for me. I got gifts from Kaki and my son and my daughter and my mom, and you know, as a parent, and I never understood it because I always thought my parents were full of shit when they would say, "Don't buy me nothing, make me something." Once you're a parent and you start to receive things that they make when they're very little, you get it. Mm-hmm. And I told my daughter a couple months ago, the best birthday gift I ever got, card-wise, was my friend Matt made me a homemade printed on the AOL computer. Shawn Michaels' birthday. I still have it. It's somewhere in the basement. And I said, I'm like, she goes, really? You'd rather me make you something than go to the store and buy you something? And I said, yeah. Khaki and the kids got me a whole bunch of t-shirts.
I bought the wrong damn size.
I'm no longer an extra large to be comfortable. And I had to return them. And they didn't have the same shirts in my size. So I got a gift card and I got, right there is a cherry light. And then behind my head, you guys can't see, was the best one, is an avocado light.
Hello, Port.
But I'll actually show you the key. She made me a card, and it showed every category what she loves about me, and then she made me a keychain that's
That says Dad.
It says Dad, and then it has a little man made out of screws with a hat
Screw and a nut and a bolt.
Yeah,
It's really cute.
I'll go get it. Let me go let Lucky out. I don't even know if I told you guys what I made, but Khaki can tell you guys what she made.
Made chicken alla vodka. Actually, I made none of this. I made none of it. The sauce, the sauce was Jamie's vodka sauce from last night from his pizza. The chicken cutlets his mom made for dinner.
For Father's Day.
For Father's Day. So I took the chicken cutlets, threw them in the pan, threw the sauce on there, some mozzarella cheese, and all I did was bake it in the oven. And then I had the Caesar salad. And that's it.
Which came in a bag.
Which came in a bag.
All right, so hold on.
Didn't make that either.
So here's the bracelet she made. I'll show you guys first on the live. And then I'll show you guys a close-up. It just says Dad with like nice colors. And then she made this little man out of screws with a hat and eyeballs. It's the cutest thing.
It really is adorable.
I like the homemade stuff. I always
So what?
I
prefer it.
even like this, like not even counting our kids, I like having stuff that other people don't have. You son of a bitch, I just let you
When
out.
you let the door open, the air is on.
I
You're
needed
letting
to
all
hear
the
him.
bored air out.
I needed to hear him.
Oh, you'll hear him. He's loud. Hello, Ashley.
Even like regardless of like what the kids get me, I'm someone that doesn't like to have things that anybody could go to the store and just buy. Right? That's why the stuff I do buy at the store, I customize everything. I make it my own. I don't, you know, whether it's shopping in the women's section and cutting out a pattern and putting it on something else or altering it, that is like a big thing of me. If I see someone wearing the same thing as me, I don't ever wear it again. I will do something different to it to make sure it's my own. So
Abby, that's
maybe
exciting.
it's weird, but
Very exciting. Abby's boyfriend's asking her parents for permission. Very exciting.
how long have you been with this man, Abby? A year. I feel like it's been a year. I don't know for sure. My timetable's all messed up anyway.
Don't go by Jamie's timeline. The whole world will have that shit.
Oh, not when I
Hello,
shop
Albert.
at Walmart all the time, Albert. And people ask where I
Hello,
get shit that I get from
Nancy.
Walmart.
Hello, Chris.
How long has Abby been with me?
I don't know.
I feel like it's been like a year. I mean, listen, people get married within 2 months
Listen,
after knowing each other.
We
and it
moved
works
in
out.
together after a month, so we're not judging nobody.
Khaki moved in with me after a month of being together.
Because she
so-
wanted me to. Go ahead. Lie.
Not gonna lie, you always like make it seem like this is my fault. I wanted you to, you know what I mean?
You
like,
did, though.
Did you hesitate?
No,
Did you have your toothbrush and all your shit packed, ready to go?
it wasn't packed. Could buy a toothbrush anywhere. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, it was a mutual thing. I didn't want to be away from you. You agreed and like was on board with everything we ever did in the very beginning. Jamie, you have such a way with words. I know.
Well, that's all, folks. The rest is history.
It worked out good. My judgment was correct. Me and Kaki are going on almost, what, 19 years? September?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, listen.
I think we did something right.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. It just did. It was meant to be. And usually my life decisions are not great. Kaki was the right decision. All right, here we go. And that's a compliment. That's like, you know, I'll pat myself on the back. Hey Albert, have you ever had Quiznos? That's what this is, chopped cheese style.
Quiznos was like our go-to place back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken carbonara. I'm the one that got you started on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was my thing. I love the chicken carbonara.
Yes, haven't. Well, the first crazy we were talking about at the beginning of our relationship. The first year, me and Kaki like lived off of Taco Bell and Quiznos. We had a Quiznos right up the road from our apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it was the first year. Taco Bell went through that salmonella thing.
Oh, with the scallions.
Scallions.
Same court. There's no more Quiznos around here either.
Yeah, no, we don't got one no more either.
All of them closed on Long Island.
But, you know, me and Kaki's we got the same thing. We'd both get the chicken carbonara. I never got mushrooms. She did. And then I would get broccoli and cheese soup, as would Kaki. And then you always got a bag of chips and a drink. I always got the Sun Chips. So it's like, and I mean, we did Quiznos. A lot.
Yeah, we did, because there was always coupons for Quiznos. Buy one sandwich, get one half off.
Uh-huh.
There was always coupons. Quiznos and Arby's are the only chains that didn't make it where I'm from. Everything else, we have dozens, except Papa John's, we only have 2. Quiznos went out of business here in like 2007. Yeah, Quiznos went out of business here too.
Not 2007 though.
No, not 2007. But they went out years after that. They went out of business. So we used to live like up the road from one.
Yeah.
And then there was one right by the mall that I worked at.
Mm-hmm. And there's one on 112.
Yeah.
By the LIE.
That's right. There was that one too. That was a good freaking hero spot.
It was
too.
almost like a fancy Subway because you got to see the hot sandwiches going through the conveyor belt, and you saw them make it. Crazy how they went out. Like the apartment we lived at was right up the road from a Quiznos that was in the same shopping center as like a college.
Yeah, it was attached to the college. It was when you could smoke in the mall. Oh, Jesus Christ, Melissa, that's a long ass time ago.
I never was able to smoke in the mall.
No, neither was I.
How old are you, Melissa? You born in the 60s? 70s?
Depends on where she lives, too. Some places, I think, might still have smoking sections.
Well, I'm 54, Daytona Beach, Florida, baby. All right, you're a youngin'.
But like I said, some states' laws were different.
No, I know. I was able to smoke in a restaurant in the village in high school. No. Yeah, high school. Me and my friends
was
would go
illegal
there and
then.
get French fries. No, they were smoking. There was a smoking room. I don't remember what it was called. but we'd go there, we'd order fries, and we'd always, even though we were underage, we'd ask for the smoking, and we'd smoke cigarettes, eat French fries after school.
Oh my god. Made some trippy ass advertisements with like a little monster thing. I don't remember their advertisements on TV, to be honest. I really don't.
What?
The Quiznos, he said he used to have like trippy advertisements. Like monsters or something.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Did you used to have those ashtrays in the mall? Oh, well, those were the days.
I remember the smoking section in restaurants when I was a kid.
Did you ever smoke in a restaurant?
No, I wasn't old enough.
What about... Yeah, but you were smoking before you met me. Did you ever go to bars or anything where you could smoke in? No? We used to smoke at Finn's.
Illegally. Because Michael wanted to smoke too.
I know.
So he would give us a cup with water in it. We illegally smoked at the bar. But no, I remember going to restaurants with my grandparents. And my grandma smoked.
Like an Applebee's?
It wasn't an Applebee's. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember.
Was it a chain?
It could have been. I don't remember. I was little. They would get the smoking section. Because back then, secondhand smoke didn't kill you.
No. Oh, I didn't, just didn't know.
I had pictures of my grandpa holding me in one hand and smoking a cigarette in the other. Inside the house. Good times.
Me too. My dad used to drink his beers, smoke his cigarettes. He had a big closet where he would do his cocaine. Living the party,
Turtle
man.
food.
Yeah, turtle food.
Turtle food.
This was when I was very little. Can I try yours? Mine's okay. It's not like...
Go ahead. I'm getting full.
You want to try mine?
No.
Hmm?
No. Secondhand smoke was invented in the 2000s. Maybe. I don't know. Now there's third-hand smoke and fourth-hand smoke.
Do you remember the last place you smoked indoors? Like a cigarette? I know you quit a very long time ago, but...
Probably Finn's. At the bar.
Yeah?
Yeah. Smoking inside places was banned at that point.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Hello, Emily. I know it's good, right?
Yeah. Better than mine. Mine's good. It's just simple. If you watch the video,
That's what you wanted.
Well, I mean, I was originally gonna do a normal chopped cheese, and then my idea was like exactly what I did the last video I did a chopped cheese, and I'm like, I'm gonna do another video.
I got a feeling I knew he was gonna want some too. He said he was gonna want some, and it was his sauce.
You can't smoke in a bar or any. No,
No, you can't do it anymore.
We don't smoke anymore.
I haven't smoked in
A long time.
14 years, 13 years, 14.
Wow.
Making food at high school football games.
High school football games? I think we have a better chance on making money outside bars on the weekends
Drunk
with like
people.
a food truck. Yeah.
Drunk people get hungry.
Can you do that? You know how like the ice cream man drives around in the
I
summertime?
don't see why not.
If you're a food truck that decides to be,
Yeah, there's a bug in here.
if you're a food truck that decides to have your hours at like
Well, no, you could just be a food truck that goes to like a populated area where there's a lot of bars and drive around.
But I know there's permits in like areas you could do.
I don't know.
I know it's a mosquito fly, but
No, it's a moth. That's why it keeps flying over here. It's drawn to the light. Your brother was trying this morning to get this moth out of the house. And he couldn't catch it. He goes, you know what? You're about to die. And then the moth landed on my leg.
what'd you do?
I walked outside and let it free. Because the moth understood what he was saying.
Yeah, you can. There's a food truck that stages outside late night. Liquor store near where I live. He makes bank, I bet. Me and Kaki are night owls. You had enough, buddy. You had bacon and everything. No. Nope.
No, he had enough.
Please stop. No. Chicken, homemade carbonara sauce, baccio cheese, bacon.
Hello, Grace. What am I due? I'm due July 30th.
Well, Kaki finds out tomorrow.
I go tomorrow to the doctor, and they'll give me my date of my C-section. Which she already told me wasn't going to be before 39 weeks. But I have a plan.
Yeah?
I have a plan to induce labor at 38 weeks.
Why's that?
What?
How's that?
Just do things that induce labor.
Like what?
Like, eat lots of pineapple. So that's supposed to like soften your cervix. I plan on like starting to like pump my breast pump and like maybe get the milk flowing. That will also induce labor.
You realize family members that don't want to know about me and Kaki's sex life? Earmuffs for 10 seconds. You do realize last time we have sex upstairs in that room is the last time we have sex up in this house, right? Because when Charlie comes, you got some healing to do, and then we'll be somewhere else. Ain't that crazy?
It is crazy.
And the crazy thing is, the way our life works is it's going to be earlier, and it's not going to be expected. Like the morning you woke me up during the snowstorm with our daughter.
Oh, I know, Court. You sent me that. I almost dropped my phone. I was like, what the fuck did you just send me?
Kaki woke me up one morning, and she said, "Get up. We're going to the hospital. I'm having the baby." I'm like, "What? Like, how many days early was it?"
1.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm like, what?
We were getting a massive snowstorm back in 2015. Massive snowstorm. And I was supposed to go in on Tuesday for my scheduled C-section. And I'm watching the weather report Sunday night, and I'm like, oh, fuck. This thing's coming. The snow's starting Monday morning. We're not going to be able to leave the damn house. I got up early Monday morning. Called the hospital. Called labor and delivery, and I was like, listen. I'm supposed to have a baby on Tuesday. I don't know if I can come in early or I will come and I will wait in the waiting area until Tuesday morning for this baby to get out of me, but I am not waiting until Thursday or Friday. I'm like, this baby needs to come out of me. And they were like, yeah, we were going to call you. You were on our list. Just don't eat or drink anything and, you know, give us about 30 minutes. You should receive a phone call. I was like, oh, okay, great. And then they called me, and they were like, yep, you can come in.
And that's when she woke me up.
Fucking sweet, let's go. I made sure I took a shower, did my hair, put some makeup on.
And we had her that day?
Yeah, 1:30 in that afternoon.
Was it that quick?
Mm-hmm.
Really? We left at what, 9?
You know, like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
And we had her by 1:30?
Mm-hmm. She was born by 1:35.
Was it a Monday? It was a Monday.
It was a Monday.
I remember that wrestling Monday Night Raw.
Yep, it was a Monday.
John Moxley was, because wrestling got, wherever they were, is how crazy. And if you're a wrestling fan, you'll remember John Moxley.
No, thank you, Chris. I'm good on that.
Back in the day, was known as Dean Ambrose, and he's walking outside the building in a snowstorm. And he's walking up, and this is like the peak of his popularity starting to happen. And I was watching him in the hospital room with our daughter. she was with Kagi, but I was watching it. Crazy, doesn't that seem like such a lifetime ago? And we're about to start this shit all over again.
Yep.
Oh, Lord Jesus! I hope I'm doing it. I'm like, I hope like by this time next year, I'm in a better position. You don't want to try mine? For what reason?
I just don't want it.
Okay.
And I'm afraid the chicken wasn't cooked all the way.
No, it's definitely cooked well. It was no pink.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, whatever you don't want to do. I think it could have used like.
You didn't even season the meat.
No. The sauce was seasoned.
Yeah, but you have to season the meat too, not just the sauce.
I mean, it's,
Live forever.
what's the word? But not by choice. It's like,
Bifocal?
oh,
I
it's
don't
righty
know.
and lefty. Talking about, it's like preference. It's preference.
Oh, I guess.
I seasoned like the sauce and the onions. I didn't want to overdo it.
You know, it's funny, after all of your bifocal talk last night, how you kept using it incorrectly. Your mom was trying to say something tonight. I can't remember what she was saying. For the life of me, can't remember. But she said bifocal. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, that's not what you mean. And she goes, no, it's not what I mean.
Hey, listen, apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Oh my God, I was dying.
Did you say something?
No.
You should have said something.
I just laughed to myself and kept it to myself. Oh, damn, Chris. Well, good luck. Kidney stone checkup and blood work. Yeah, I go tomorrow too. Let's see how big this baby is tomorrow.
She's a butterball. What kind of salad did you make?
Caesar.
I'm curious to know if that's what is this. I have some salad so I could. I don't want a lot. I don't plan on eating it. I'm not very hungry. You know, the original plan today was to do sushi, but I had all my brothers over, and I had
Your mom made dinner.
my mom. I didn't eat, but my mom made dinner. My dad worked today, but he came home
Damn it.
just in time, and my godson was over, and my nephew was over. He's always, I see him every day. He lives here, but it was just like a nice family day. For the most part, I was downstairs until they started talking about like surgeries and shit. I left. Yeah.
At least we like good crispy flonus. That's right. Flonus. You know what? Munchkin just made some flonus too. Court.
Yeah. actually better with the Caesar
Go
salad.
ahead, finish it.
I'm not gonna finish it. So I'm gonna have a shitty week at work. Hecky just informed me tonight when we were going on our traditional weekend escapades that it's gonna fucking rain every goddamn day.
Every day this week is gonna rain, except for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's gonna be beautiful weather. Your niece had kidney stones when she was pregnant. Oh my God, I can't imagine. You're already uncomfortable and in pain when you're pregnant. Last thing you want is kidney stones when you're pregnant. Jesus Christ.
Kidney stones, Mr. Tribbiani.
Hopefully it's gone. I hope so too, Chris.
Mm-hmm. You guys are going away?
Where we going?
I don't know. We fucking need to go away. Justin. I'm going to work.
12 miles fast. I could get up there to be with her. It's horrible. I can't even begin to imagine. I don't even want to. That's terrible. She's like pushing up or something. I don't know what the hell she's doing. One more bite, right, Jamie?
No, I'm done.
It was like 6 bites last night.
Funny
I
how
counted.
some of you jokers think like,
I gotta sit up. Oh my goodness.
Jamie says one more bite, he really means like 15, 20.
Yeah, she's ready to go through the
I
summer.
have-
You ain't kidding.
I've said this all the time. It's not that sometimes I am still hungry and I'm trying to cut myself off because me and Kaki have got something to do. But I'm not comfortable in front of the camera unless I'm doing something, right? Unless I'm talking or I'm eating because it's doing something. But I just can't. I have to be doing something. So when I always say one more bite, I guess it's like a not a nerve.
He's lying. He doesn't mean one more bite.
I've done it before where I said one more bite. And that
He's
was it.
lying.
I'm gonna eat some of yours though.
Go ahead.
I said one more bite of my shit, not Kaki's shit, which is still half mine because I made the sauce. You got bread and butter?
Yeah, you mean Kaki's got something to do. We know, Jamie. Leave that woman alone. Kidney stones in our family is bad. Mine was. Oh my goodness. To drive me to the hospital, I couldn't move. I was doped up for all of May. In June last year with painkillers, miserable. Thank God I passed. Damn. Wow, I feel bad for you. That sucks.
Isn't it? Oh, I missed it. Jamie, what do you prefer to run on? Streets or trails? Question mark.
I used to love to run on trails with rocks. The sound was like meditation.
I mean, I prefer to run in the trails, but I get ticks. Stop it. No. I usually get the first tick of the summer and then I call it quits and I go back to the streets. I like the streets too. I actually, I've been taking my daughter with me for my runs. She took a spill today, got a nice gash on her elbow.
Yeah. She fell. She was worried about her elbow. Didn't even realize she cut the whole inside part of her finger. I sent her, I was like, do you realize you got dried blood all over your hand? And she was,
You were in the shower.
where? And I'm like, open up your hand. She goes, I didn't even feel that. I'm like, your elbow hurt so bad. You didn't feel your finger bleeding.
We got home and I had all my brothers and their wives were like hanging out and my mom. And I come walking in the backyard with her bike. She comes in crying. And she said, what happened? And then my brother's like, did you see it happen? I said, I had my head down. I just looked up and she was on the ground. And they're like, Father of the Year. I'm like, I
Get your
can't look
paws off me.
I can't look straight. She knows not to go too far ahead of me. like 10 feet. I have headphones on, so I didn't hear it.
If you don't have scars from being a kid, you're not doing it right. She has more than her fair share of scars, Court. That child's always falling down.
Yeah. My sauce was the best I made last night. And this will be my last bite of that. Too bad my mom made my dad. What did she make my dad for lunch tomorrow?
Some sort of a sandwich. And that it didn't hurt at all, surprisingly. Oh, damn. You're lucky.
I'm done. This is it. Last bite with the sun chip and the macaroni salad. Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm done. All right. Boys and girls, thank you for hanging out with us. Happy Father's Day to any of you papas out there that watch us, and you know, if you're a daddy, and if you're a single mom, you know what, it's your day too. You get both Mother's Day and Father's Day. But we will see you guys tomorrow night. It's gonna be a rainy day, but hopefully it's not a shitty day. So with that said, thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, good night.
Have a good night, guys. Man.
You alright?
Man, she's hurting me.
Good night, guys.
Have a good night, guys.